Welcome to DrVoIP training. This brief training segment is from the DrVoIP ShoreTel 8 administration video series. The complete 15 hours of training is available online or on DVD at drvoip.com. Let's meet our coach, Peter Buswell. Known throughout the telecom industry as DrVoIP, Peter brings a wealth of experience to his training sessions. He has worked in telecom since 1970. He's worked exclusively in VoIP since 1998. He's a VoIP entrepreneur with 3 venture capital-backed businesses. He has a Bachelor of Science degree in Information Technology Management, plus certifications from some of America's leading communications companies. Let's join one of Peter's training sessions now in progress.
Click the Add New button and it will pop up a screen that again should begin to look very, very familiar to you. We'll go ahead and give this an appropriate name, but what I'd like to do is walk through the automated attendant that I have already set up just in the interest of time, and I want to cover the subject of backup and emergency preparation as well when we talk about this automated attendant. So basically, we've given the automated attendant a name, main greeting, so we can pick it out very easily. And as always, it has a system extension, which again is a system extension, a facility that needs to be accounted for in your dial plan. And like a work group and a hunt group, we can assign a DID number here to this automated attendant that when directly dialed will ring this greeting directly. And likewise, I can use the DNIS map, dialed number information service. The language requires a language menu, but what it refers to is the kinds of pre-recorded greetings, not greetings, pre-recorded messages that the ShoreTel might speak when you hit an error code, for example, or you type something in the auto attendant that it doesn't understand and it speaks an error code. It will speak that in the language that you have selected here. As with certain other aspects of the system, you now have the ability in ShoreTel 8 to dial and record the greeting not just from the previously set preferences, but from logging into voicemail and putting in the extension number and then the password for this greeting, and you will be then prompted to record an on-hours greeting, an off-hours greeting, a holiday greeting, a custom greeting, etc. So that makes it a little bit easy for those of you that might attempt to record a greeting remotely. This section deals with the concept of an on-hours and an off-hours greeting, and basically as is the case with work groups, as is the case with hunt groups, we can have the automated attendant perform differently depending on the schedule. Now, an interesting thing about automated attendants and hunt groups and work groups, if there is no no schedule assigned, and this greeting will play anytime this automated attendant is hit. So this greeting will always play. Now in this space here, this isn't text-to-speech, this just helps the person making the recordings remember what we want to hear in the on-hour section of the recording. So you'll go ahead and you'll hit this record button. The phone associated with your preference will ring and you'll be asked to make your recording, or optionally you have logged into the voicemail system because this checkbox has enabled you to record using a telephone. You've logged into the voicemail, put that extension number in, put that password in, and you're now prompted to record your greeting. Recording the greeting is pretty straightforward. Programming the auto attendant is even easier. It's probably the most intuitive aspect of the ShoreTel system. In this greeting here, apparently we say if you know your party's 3-digit extension, which is always a good practice, go ahead and enter it. And this time for sales, press 1, and for the studio, please press 2, and for the spell by name directory, press star. So down here in the drop-down area of this screen, we can go ahead and program that. So when they press 1, sales, we want to send them to extension 110. So basically in the drop-down menu here, we have a list of options that we can select. One of them is transfer to, and if you click here, it will bring up a list. You can go ahead and select the extension number or type in a name. In this case, we're going to send it to a hunt group that we call the operator group. In the case of pressing 1, we want to perhaps this time go to an extension. The difference between transfer to an extension and go to an extension is that the system will not play an intermediary announcement. When you have transfer to an extension, the system will say transferring to extension 110. If you just say go to extension 110, the system will just transfer you without benefit of making an announcement to the caller. We also have the ability to go to a menu. A menu could be basically another automated attendant. And so in this case, if you want directions to the studio, please press 2. If they press 2, what we have selected is go to menu, and 851 happens to be a automated attendant that we've previously recorded or at least set up that will give directions to the Hollywood studio. So as you can see, each of the digits has a fairly intuitive list of options